morning, Mustangs. Thank you for joining us once again. It's Monday, September 19th, and I am Amira Islam. There are multiple FSA stories making the headlines. A look at the new high school pickup area, the first student-organized ping pong tournament, updates on FSA cross-country team, and reading with volunteers in the Media Center. But first, it's time for the Pledge of Allegiance.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Now for our top story. A new dismissal system was implemented this school year for a high school in order to accommodate for an increase in high school student numbers on campus. Here's Bill Shu with more.
As you can see, the biggest change in traffic flow in the afternoon carpool is that high school now has its own designated pickup area.
Certain changes to the dismissal system, primarily the movement of senior parking, to make way for a turnaround for parents is perhaps the most notable difference from last year. But for this to work, student driver parking had to be moved. This move not only makes for a safer exit for student drivers, but also for a more controlled traffic flow. However, the parking shift was not entirely welcomed by the student drivers. If nothing else, it is one way to make sure high school students are easy to find when it's time to go home. For Mustang News, I'm Bill Shrew.
We should always keep the mission of FSA in mind, to deliver an educational framework designed to achieve the highest academic results and instill enduring strength of character by leveraging innovation and STEM curriculums for college preparedness and lifelong student success. The FSA cross-country team completed their first meet, and our runners had a strong showing to start off the year. Here's Shiraz Latif with more.
Our cross-country team has been working hard the past few weeks this season, with theirs being one of the shortest. The results of their hard work with their rankings from the first meet of this year are in. 3 varsity Mustang runners and 1 junior varsity runner finished in the top 5 of their respective heats, setting the tone for the rest of the season. Mustang News caught up with Coach Ayers, and he had this to say. Could you please introduce yourself?
Good afternoon, everybody. My name is Alex Ayers. I'm athletic director here at Fulton Science Academy.
What has been your experience with sports?
My experience with sports, we just, when I first came here over 5 years ago, we really developed the programs into what we are to now.
How has your experience been with the FSA cross-country team so far?
Yes, with FSA Cross Country, this is my second year being as head coach. We have over 50 runners now, so we've really developed the program and a lot of runners, and it's done really well with everything.
From your experience, how has the cross-country team developed throughout the years into what it is now?
Yes, when we first got here over 5 years ago, they were like really a small team, a lot of like JV runners and stuff like that. But now we have a middle school team, a junior team, and a varsity team.
Of all your sports team, is cross-country the biggest?
Yes, cross-country is the biggest program all the way around. We probably have about, I'll say a little one, like right under 60 kids for the whole cross-country team.
We're all proud of the hard work and dedication our cross-country runners have put into the season and can't wait to see how well they perform. For Mustang News, I'm Shiraz Latif.
Before shifting gears to the weather, here's a quick reminder to come out and show your support for our fall senior athletes tomorrow night at 6:30. But now, it's time to turn things over to Fayo Akinsami for news on the vision of FSA and more.
Thank you, Amira. Mustangs, just like we keep the mission of FSA in mind, it is equally important that we remind ourselves on the vision of FSA. Fulton Science Academy Private School endeavors to be a nationally recognized school serving advanced and gifted students committed to academic success, civic responsibility, global citizenship, and high ethical values within a safe environment that celebrates diversity and is nurtured by the collaborative efforts of all stakeholders. Hope you wore your sunscreen because the Weather Channel is predicting sunny weather with light wind, and it looks like temperatures will be in the upper 80s today. On Tuesday, the sun is staying out and temperatures are rising into the low 90s. In light of Hispanic Heritage Month, we share a quote from Frida Kahlo, a famous Mexican painter, known for her portrait and self-portraits that dealt with important topics such as identity and reality. She says, "At the end of the day, we can endure much more than we think we can." Now for the joke of the day. Which building has the most stories? A library. Now back to Amira for Mustang Matters and to close this edition of Mustang News.
Thanks, Fayo. In our Mustang Matters shoutout, we show our appreciation to our high school media-centered storytime narrators. These volunteers use their free periods to read to our elementary students. We greatly appreciate all the work you do for the younger generation of FSA students. You're an admiration and inspiration to the youth. While ping pong has been a pastime for students between classes, now their skills are put to the test in FSA's first ping pong tournament. Let's take a look.
Over the last year, FSA students' love for ping pong has grown. A group of high school students have come together to spread the love of ping pong to other students and form a club. It all started as FSA students were being phased back in from virtual to in-person learning. They were met with a finished campus extension that had a hangout area for high school students, which of course had a ping pong table. The table was a donation from the Mustang Sports Association to fulfill the role of a stress reliever for students and staff who were on campus. Throughout the year, students and teachers would play during their free periods and interact with students of different grade levels. This year, things are official with the school's first ever ping pong league, which creates friendly competition as well as giving students a set time to interact and establish friendships that can last a lifetime. For Mustang News, I am Fayo Akinsami.
Before we close this episode of Mustang News, there are some important reminders we must share. If you are feeling sick, stay home. Check COVID updates on the FSA website and please review FSA's protocol. Remember, the first person you need to get in touch with if you are experiencing symptoms or if you had a positive test is the school nurse. Attendance issues and doctor notes should be sent to attendance@fultonscienceacademy.org. And Mustangs, remember, you should always be in the correct uniform unless it is a dress down day or spirit day. Stay safe and healthy, Mustangs, and don't forget to subscribe to FSA's YouTube channel. I am Amira Islam, reminding you that when we, you, and I care, we are always #stronger together.